one that fights to the pain. I'm the new leader, it's time for a change. What you know about living in the rain, living in the cold, hating every day, but then you still want to do it anyway.
What's up, everybody? It's Techno and Sick here with a special Wednesday edition, because usually we're on Thursday nights, but not today, not this week.
Not this week,
because we got QuakeCon happening starting today or tomorrow, whichever day. But it's starting. I got word already. People are lining up and checking in at the LAN party right now at QuakeCon with the buddies who sponsored my ticket to go. So
you're going tonight?
So no, I'm going tomorrow afternoon. So
afternoon, not even the morning?
9 in the morning. No, not in the morning yet. No, because it's gonna be jam packed in the morning.
Mm-hmm. It's
gonna be super jam packed, and the ticket that I have, it already guarantees me a seat, so it's like no rush for me to get there, right?
Oh, cool.
And and so I'd rather some of the lines, just like the crowd, just go in and get it out of the way and wait until late afternoon, so I can go up there and spend the rest of the night there, and then I'll be back home late Thursday night, and then go back again Friday afternoon, because I have, since school's starting in a couple of weeks, we have meet the teacher days. This week. It always happens during QuakeCon. Always happens during QuakeCon that there's the meet the teacher week. So you got to do that Friday morning. I think it's Friday morning. And so I won't be back to QuakeCon until that afternoon when everything's done. And then I will stay the night there and Saturday night at QuakeCon.
Oh, so that's the whole plan. Man, I can't believe it's already been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year. Already.
Realist was supposed to go, but I guess he's not going.
No, well, because when we started talking about it back in March is when I got laid off.
Oh,
and that's when I decided right. I'm not gonna go.
But then you got sponsored or whatever. So
then I got sponsored to claim a seat, and so I'm like, okay, well then I guess I'm going. Right?
Cool.
And that wasn't like the sponsorship wasn't done until like way later, and so there's really like it was the group of people that I originally went with back in 2009, right? Back in 2009, I moved here to the Dallas area, didn't know anybody. I found out about QuakeCon, and then I still didn't know anybody, but I wanted to meet some people here locally, and there was a forum for QuakeCon, which I then posted and say, hey, I'm an Xbox guy, first time, just moved here, no friends. Pretty much a loner, right? I want to hook up with the group of people, right? And sure enough, a couple guys chimed in and said, "Hey, yeah, you can hang out with us." It's like, but it depends. Back then, you didn't have to buy a ticket; it was all like free for all, so first come, first serve. And so we weren't sitting together at the time, but we were close enough where I can like run over there and say, "Hey man, what's up? Let's play this game or whatever." Right. Cool. And I've been friends with them since, but then a few of them have moved away out of state for job reasons. And they haven't been able to go for like 5 years. Right. Well, then this happened with me But this is the year they decided to come back and go to QuakeCon, right? And then when they saw my LinkedIn and my Facebook announcement, not my Facebook, my LinkedIn that didn't have a job or got laid off, that they say, you know what, we'll get your ticket. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
And I'm like, okay,
that's
thanks.
some homies, real homies.
And I told her, it's like, nah, man. It's like, you don't need to do all that. It's like, no. We're all coming down anyways. I got your ticket. And I'm like, okay, man.
Cool.
Then I'll take it. Thank you. And then, so the people that I originally went with are got my ticket. We're all sitting together, and then we're going to have a good time like we did before. So, and that was it. So that's how I'm able to go.
Sweet, man. Isn't that fortunate? That's what happens when you have good homies.
Yeah. And so, but once hopefully I'll get a job soon, that next year I'll be able to get myself a ticket, that then we can plan better where Realist or maybe even yourself can come down and we could do this.
Yeah. We definitely need to do that.
This would be fun.
Hell yeah.
It'll be fun to go to. So, but yeah, today I think people are lining up already, ready to go into QuakeCon to pretty much set up. You know, like you're not allowed to stay in there yet.
Right, but you're able to hook up your stuff.
You can hook up your stuff and then go. Right. That way you don't have to do it tomorrow.
So speaking of what you should do, I suggest, and I know this is kind of like switching the subject, but we'll get right back on after saying this. Like, okay, so Battlefield is looking nice, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. So the open beta, that's what do you call the private one that if you pay for the $100 version you get access to early, the early access one, right, starts tomorrow. You could preload the beta on all platforms right now except Switch, right? But tomorrow, if you watch, like, there's a bunch of streamers, like if you watch them on Twitch for half an hour you get a code, right? I got a guy that I watch who's one of them.
You got a guy? I got a guy
who I watch, and I'm going to be watching him anyway, so I'll be able to get a key from that anyway. But I already got a key of my own.
Yeah.
Right? So, because they're on CD key sites for like 80 cents. So I bought one. I said, fuck that. I just buy that 80 cents. Yeah. Hey, man, I found that change in my,
I don't want you to break your pocket, man. Don't break the bank.
I'm saying? I ain't breaking the, I ain't have to break the bank on this one. So I'm saying, yo, preload the game, right? It supports controller. Oh, wait, you don't have a PC that's capable of playing it, do you?
Probably not. Yeah. That's okay.
Well, the code will still work on any platform, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's crossplay, but if you want to play it,
I'm sure it's going to be like 100% crossplay. It's going to have to be the way way things going.
I'll get you the key, and then we'll see if we can do that.
Yeah.
Because I already have it.
Yeah.
Installed and everything.
So what was it? It was earlier today. I was out, and I get a text message from a friend of mine in Pennsylvania that I haven't talked to in a long time.
Pennsylvania.
And this guy, he lives over by Hershey.
Wow.
And this guy was part of a group from the PS3 360 days, right? And I was this is the time when I was.
Oh, by the way, we call those the 360 days, okay?
Oh yeah, the 360.
Like the PS3 was there. Let's be honest. Like, who ran that? The 360. Not trying to be fanboy about it, but those were the facts.
Those are 360.
On the online
360
side.
days, and then he was part of a group that I was in with some friends that we played Battlefield 3 in. And
nice.
And so we gamed the hell of Battlefield back then, right? On the 3. Well, with them it was the PS3. It was on. That's why I said PS3. They were a PlayStation group, and I was like, oh man, it's like I guess I'll double dip, you know. And I started gaming with them, but man, we would stay up late nights playing Battlefield like crazy. And he has that accent, that East Coast accent. Right. So whenever he does something in the game and he says something, like, it's even funnier because the way he says it. Right. and so he reached out to me. He's like, yo, Tech. And I'm like, what's up, man? I haven't heard from you in a while. Are we going to get the band together again? Back together again for Battlefield 6? And I'm like, oh man, I don't know if your PS3 can handle it. He's like, oh, I got a PS4, but I'm gonna have to convince the wife so I can get a PS5. I guess he hasn't got a PS5 yet. It's like, well, do what you got to do. I think I'm good on my Xbox side because I think it's crossplay, and I'm hoping it's crossplay. That way, I don't have to double dip on the PlayStation side. He's like, I'll let you know, man. We got to get the band together. It's like, all right. Well, you tell the other guys to come out because all they play is Destiny, man. I don't like Destiny.
Also, they're still together. You just don't play with them because they're playing Destiny.
There was always 4 of us, and the squad was always 4. Mm-hmm. And I was mainly Xbox, but I've always had a PlayStation, so it's like not a big deal. My Pennsylvania buddy, he's a PlayStation guy, and my 2 other guys' friends are also PlayStation guys. But 2 of them that I actually know in person, they just started playing the hell out of Destiny, and they never got away from Destiny.
Wow.
Right? And that's how we kind of not separated, which is that they were playing their games and we were playing ours, and they just decided to focus on Destiny. I'm like, I don't like Destiny.
And when Battlefield comes back, now you're hearing word.
Well, because everybody's like, man, this looks good, right? That Battlefield looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good.
It really does look good.
And so now they're trying to get the band together. Hey, I'm all for it, man. Battlefield looks good. I'm playing the video right now.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
So and it looks like some old maps too that they're gonna bring back. And then I think somebody was talking about during the reveal or the show that they're gonna have some sort of like a creator mode. I guess you can create
the portal
your maps.
Yeah, and portal.
And they're talking about creating a like insane Metro. I don't know if you remember Metro.
Oh, I remember Metro from Battlefield 3. Yeah.
That was like insane close quarter combat map, man.
Yo, every Battlefield. Let me ask you real quick, right? Because in Battlefield 2 was Strike at Karkin, which came back in, I think, Battlefield 3 and 4, actually, I think. It came back. Eventually as DLC map, right? That was a legendary map in Battlefield 2. Yep. Battlefield 3 had Metro, for sure, right? Yep. Legendary map. Forevermore, you have to have in every other map on Battlefield after the fact.
Metro,
right? Yeah. At least as a DLC. The same with Strike at Karkin, right? Yeah. Strike at Karkin. You know this map?
Yeah.
Right? Legendary map.
I don't know
right?
it from the Battlefield 2 because I didn't play Battlefield 2.
Right. But you know it from like the ones you played.
Yeah.
Because like I said, ever since they introduced it, it's been in every game since.
Yeah.
Right? So at least as a DLC.
Yeah.
So, okay, what map in Bad Company did you love the most that you thought was legendary?
Anything was Vietnam.
Any map in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Really?
We're good.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I wonder if they took those maps from the Vietnam game. Because the Vietnam game was like a DLC for PC.
Yeah.
It didn't do too well at all. In fact, most people don't even know it existed. Maybe they took the maps from that.
Bad Company 2 maps. I'm just trying to remember what the list was. Here, let's see. They had Harvest Day, Oasis, Par for the Course. I don't remember that.
Oasis sounds familiar.
Oh no, that's Bad Company 1. I said Bad Company 2. Let's see. They had Panama Canal. What? They did? Isla Inocentes. Africa Harbor was a good one. Nelson Bay, Oasis, Cold War. That doesn't look right. Yeah, I know. They're showing pictures. Yeah, not Africa. Arica Harbor was a good one.
Eureka Harbor. Okay.
Yeah, Arica Harbor.
Yeah, every game had one map that was just legendary forevermore.
Laguna Alta was a good one too. Oasis.
Oh, what's that? What's that map from the original game? Wake Island.
Wake Island?
Yeah, you remember Wake Island?
Only from when they added it as I think it was
a DLC. Right.
DLC,
it was a DLC. Yeah, it was a DLC, but that's a map from the first game.
Yeah. And see, I never played the
from
first
1942.
Game.
Yeah, from 1942. Yeah. That was a crazy map.
But yeah, I mean, they've all had some good some good maps.
Mm-hmm.
Metro was insane just because it's kill farm. You're farming for kills like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did.
Yeah, you go through the tunnels and eventually you come out on the other side with the street.
Battlefield 3, was it 3 or 4? I was so good with the helicopter. I was such a badass.
Really?
I was such a badass with the helicopter. It was so much fun.
You'll be the guy who would have a whole team. You would fly the team from flag to flag.
Dude, we went insane where I'll just kind of strafe down. Like I'll start going down, tell my gunners like I'm going in, dude. Start just letting go. And sure enough, dude, there's a tank. Dude, we're focused on tank. I'm like going circles around the tank like crazy.
Wow.
Oh, it was so much fun, dude. Those days were awesome. And now, with the current one, I pretty much play solo just because a lot of people have moved on and not really like, 2142. Still a fun game.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we get to play the open beta this week at QuakeCon.
Yeah, I'll be playing it tomorrow. That's for sure.
I'll have my Xbox there.
Cool.
And so my buddies too. So, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for this.
Make sure you preload it before you go, though.
Yeah, I already did. I've told the guys, look, here are all the free to play games that I think are popular and fun to play. If you guys don't want to buy anything, if you got Game Pass, here are some games. Call of Duty, if you want to play it. Warzone.
I'm talking about Battlefield, though.
Battlefield.
You gotta download the beta. Yeah, you gotta download the beta.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I already got it on mine, so it's all ready to go.
Cool.
And then and hopefully it plays well. We'll see. Because usually I'm not open to playing betas just because like I'll wait for the real thing. Right. But I don't know, this one looks insane, dude. Battlefield Studios?
Yeah.
Wait. So it's not DICE?
Well,
what's the story
it
here?
is, but they made like a new studio, but DICE is still involved. All the people at DICE who do Battlefield, they're there.
Huh.
It's just a reorganization, I think.
It's always a rework.
Hey. Whatever they gotta do, right? They fire bad people.
Some head person came in, like I always say, it's like a CEO. I got my 100-day plan. I'm gonna do this. Slash the head count. And then months later after that, I think we fucked up. But they don't want to admit it.
Right. Of course not.
Right. It's so bad. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, based on this promo, this video, this gameplay that I'm looking at right now, it looks insanely good. Right?
There's lots of streamers on Twitch playing it. So I've been watching
for
a while. This is how I found out about the thing, because apparently if I'd been watching the day before yesterday, I would have had a key already. And then somebody in the chat said, oh, if you wait here, blah, blah, blah. But they weren't doing drops yesterday. That's what they call it, a drop, right?
Yeah.
After you watch for a certain amount of time, you get a prize. They call that a drop, right? And that's what they're doing on Twitch. But they wasn't active yesterday, right? So somebody in the chat was like, bro, if you're sitting here waiting, today's not the day, wait tomorrow. It's a half hour. There'll be a bunch of those streamers there. Simple. Yeah. You watch on Twitch for half an hour, and then all of a sudden in your DM, you'll get a code. Just like that. And then you put it into your EA account to redeem it, and that's it.
Okay.
It's been crazy.
So, where'd you get your 81-cent thing at? CD Keys?
King You In.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of that one?
No. So CD Keys has them too.
I don't know, but I imagine.
It's $2.69.
Oh, still, that's nothing, but I'm saying I got it for like
that's too much, man.
That's too much. Yeah.
But it doesn't say what platform, though. That's the thing.
King You In. You get to, because it's just for the account. It goes, no, that says PC right there.
Where?
Look at the top.
PC. Yeah. Let's see. Battlefield 6.
And then put Xbox. Put Xbox in the box. No. In the search box. Put the word Xbox after. Or do that too.
No, that's about 2042.
Told you. Type the word Xbox.
Dang, you're so smart.
Oh, but also uncheck that box in the platform thing. You gotta check the other box. That's why I told you to type it when I told you. Uncheck the check box. No, right there in platform. Oh,
I know.
wow.
I'm making it harder.
Yes, you are. And your bad typing isn't helping, I think. Oh, okay. I can't see. It's the resolution. Makes it look like the Battlefield.
All right. So they don't. Battlefield 6. They spelled that right? 2042, 2042, 2042. Nope. No Xbox, just PC.
Well, I got it for PC, but like the code went into my thing because they're doing it for everybody. You watch,
Yeah.
and then you get the code, and then you go to your EA account on their website or within the app.
Yeah.
And there's a redeem section. You put in the key, boom. Or it's also in the Battlefield site. There's gonna be a redeem key thing right there. That's for the full game. But if you get that Phantom Edition, you get a key. So
Yeah.
for $100.
$100.
If I really, really, really crack out on the beta, I'll buy the game early. I probably will.
Yeah.
Because I'm used. Like last time I bought the last one, I knew it was gonna be fucked up for a little while. They all were. Even 1942. Don't get it twisted, right? It's just that with the pandemic and everything, and the nature of how bad it was at the time, it was really bad. But they fixed it where it was operational pretty damn quick. Then they fixed it like less than a year later. It wasn't even a year, right? But you know how it is. People are upset. They already moved on to next things. You know, first impressions, yada yada. You know, that's what happened to the game. It's unfortunate, right? But like, why should that experience that was the worst of the worst variant of what happens every time keep me from getting the game when I used to get the game all the time knowing it would be messed up a little bit in the beginning?
Yeah.
Right? Especially when this is looking that good. You have to know this is on their minds to knock it out the park this time.
They have,
right?
Yeah.
It's
I'm sure they heard all the complaints like your launch days suck.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Grand Theft Auto on the fourth one on PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit of a hog. In fact, even on today's PC, there's a simple mod you do, and all of a sudden it runs great, right? So when the fifth one was being announced for PC, a lot of people were worried, but everybody was like, bro, as much as people complained about that, you don't think that's going to be one of the top things on the list to make sure they don't mess up that bad?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, the more I see this game, the more confident I am, right? I didn't play the alpha like I usually do to get a beat on their progress from alpha to beta.
Yeah.
Right? Because I missed the email. I didn't see the email till it was too late. I had signed up. But I'm playing this, watching this beta. Bro, it looks really good. Not this footage here. I mean, gameplay. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like from the reveal. And I've been watching since. Like, bro, this is why I said I got a guy. I'm going to be watching him anyway. So that's how I'm going to have the key.
It sounds like Google Poll is trying to rush us. It's like, he's like, who got laid off? That sucks, even though I hate IGN. You trying to progress the show here or what? I think that's what he's trying to do.
Oh, well, then let's talk about this then. So I'm the one who found that, right? And here's the thing. Like, yo, you don't want to see nobody lose their job. I lost my job. Texas their job. We know what it is. But, yo, fuck IGN. That's all. That's all. But, like, that's 12% of the union. Wow. 12% of union guys. Wow. You know, IGN, man, you know, we have little love for them or none at all, frankly, right? Likewise, Kotaku. We've seen what happened to Kotaku. It was like RIP bozo, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not like that with IGN. They have better history than that. It's only recent years they've been real dickheads.
Yeah.
Right? You used to like IGN. IGN used to be cool.
It used to be cool.
It used to be the site. You remember when it was a paid website before YouTube?
Oh, I didn't know that.
And you would pay for it to get the videos like in high quality and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, this before YouTube. YouTube. Like that was the only way to get it. Like YouTube changed the game on that. So, but like, hey, this is just representative of the industry and
not just Xbox who lays off. Not just Xbox.
Right.
Not
just Xbox, not Microsoft or Google, anybody else. Like, bro, everybody.
Make the articles about this. You know, bad.
Yep, it happened to Kotaku over a year ago.
Yeah.
Better talk about that, right? And then and Polygon, I think, lost a bunch of people or whatever, or is gone or whatever. I forget what happened with Polygon, but something bad happened with Polygon.
Somehow it goes around that it's Microsoft's fault, anyways.
Right, of course. You know how it do. You know how they do, right?
I can't believe Kotaku, they closed down. I bet you anything it's Microsoft's fault.
Yeah, well, they were talking shit about Microsoft. Maybe Microsoft had a vendetta against them. I mean, shit.
So
I have a vendetta against them.
At one level it sucks because you hate people. You know,
Yeah,
lose their
bro.
jobs now.
Yeah,
But
bro. I don't
fuck
wish that on my worst enemy. Yeah,
Fuck
but fuck IGN. But
Yeah.
I don't wish this on my worst enemy. I hope they all
Did
do well.
Ryan lose his job? I'm sure he didn't.
No.
No.
I don't even think he technically works there anymore.
No?
He has his own thing going though too. His situation, I think, is more complex, but I don't know the details. And I'm not. He's not worth the investigating. I looked at things that make you go.
Yeah. Sorry
yeah.
to the people, but to IGN as the company, screw you. Don't care.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't care.
Now, One Up died. That was sad. You know, EGM and all that.
Yeah.
OneUp.com. I remember I used to watch the One Up show. Oh my God, the One Up show. Oh my God, y'all. If you know, you know, but most of y'all don't, unfortunately, which is the sad thing about
I
it.
remember the One Up, but I don't remember the show. So
Yeah, they had a show.
Yeah.
Oh man, they went to events, but it was like behind the scenes at the offices of EGM and all of that, and OneUp.com, the online presence.
Yep.
But also like they would go to events, try out games, have like fake casual conversations about a game. Like somebody would be at their desk, right? Their cubicle, they're playing some game, and their desks would all be covered in console stuff. Imagine, like a game website, like back in the day when you thought it was a cool thing as a teenager or something. It was just like that, right? They have systems all over, dev systems. They're playing some early version of a game, and they're talking about like, hey, oh, you just got that? Yeah, blah blah blah. I talked and I interviewed the guy and blah 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 and this and that, and they would show footage. Like that show premiered the first footage of Street Fighter 4 at the end of one of their episodes. Mind blowing at the time because graphics were a big deal at the time, right? So, I mean, the gaming press used to be cool, man.
Mucus.
That they used to keep the industry on their toes and call stuff out. Now they're a part of the system, man. Trying to rob us of our money, make crappy games. No, for real, like it truly is a shame. So, hey, bro, R.I.P. bozos.
R.I.P. bozos.
Yeah,
I guess this Riley guy kept his job because he's the one that put out
Riley
this article.
McLeod. Yeah, Riley. I guess he did.
Let's see what the comments say. All these powerful people addicted to making numbers go up. Can't they just play RPG games like the rest of us? Same song and dance, and here I thought IGN was sort of immune to this since they're doing so well. I guess someone needed another yacht. This continues to be a bad trend. It's appreciating reporting on labor issues in the industry. It's one of the main reasons I'm a subscriber. Fine, the pet thread in Discord is life affirming. Yeah,
wow,
that all means.
That's weird.
Over my head, I guess.
Weirdos.
So
yeah,
I'm towards the end of Avowed already, man. I was looking at the gameplay videos, and I think I'm about, I don't know, an hour away from being done. Right? Because there's a lot of talking towards the end.
Oh,
while I appreciate it,
just like me with Zelda.
Yeah,
where I was at the very end and didn't realize at the time.
Yeah, it's a lot of talking towards the end, and
all the revelations and stuff happen.
Exactly, it's all the revelations, everything that built up to that moment, right? Everybody regretting stuff or saying forgiveness, things of that nature, and then of course I'm sure there's gonna be a big boss fight at the end that I haven't got to yet. So, in Avowed. So I was hoping to be done with it by tonight, but it doesn't look like it.
That's all you've been playing? Avowed only?
It's all I've been playing, dude. It's funny when I know I'm towards. So sometimes I'll juggle like 3 games, right? I was juggling Avowed. I was juggling RoboCop, Stalker, Atomfall, right? And then RoboCop just kind of took me like, okay, I'm just
Yeah.
It just you just got to play RoboCop, right?
Like Final Fantasy 16 did.
Yeah, so you're just like once you're in it, you're like, I don't want to let this go, man. This is good, right? RoboCop is good, and so of course I finished it, right? I finished it, and you know it wasn't that too hard of a game to play and to finish because it's pretty linear, right? It's pretty linear, so it's just like there's no backtrack and having to re-explore anything. And I was finished with that.
And it was free.
And then I come back and I was like, all right, let me play Avowed. When I got back,
you got it for free, right?
RoboCop? No, I got it for like $10 or something, $13.
Yeah, because it's on Game Pass now. Oh, okay.
And then
that's still good though.
And then I came back from my little vacations, went back to Avowed, played a whole bunch, like I said last week or so. And I'm like, all right, let me see where I'm at in the story, just to have an idea how much longer I have left. Right? I don't look to find like if I missed anything. I just want to gauge where I'm at in the story. Right. And I was about, I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours before the ending. I'm like, oh, okay. And then as of last night, I looked, I'm like, okay, I'm about an hour, maybe an hour and a half left in the game. So when I know I'm towards the end, then I don't look at any other game. I just want to finish it now. Right? That way I can start another game. That way I can start another game, which I have. Let me look what I got here. I want to play next, probably South of Midnight.
Oh, good pick.
Because I haven't played that one yet. I haven't even started it.
Good pick.
So I probably want to play
a lot
that.
of games myself.
But I still need to go back to Stalker.
Oh, yes. But you always go back to that, like back and forth in between stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's a game you'll be playing off and on while you play other things.
Yeah, because that's a big game. Because I was looking at as much time as I've put into Stalker 2 already, I still have a long ways to go before finishing. Right. So knowing that, I was like, okay, I'm not going to rush this because I know how long it's going to take. Kieran, no, it's not an early day. It's early by a day.
Yep.
Because I'm not doing anything tomorrow, and I don't want to skip out on the week because I've kind of been doing that the last month.
And he's going to QuakeCon tomorrow.
I'm going to QuakeCon. Yeah, where's my QuakeCon? Okay, there it is. I'm going to QuakeCon. Yay! Hold on. You know what? Let me do this. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to QuakeCon. Yay! There we go. Yes, I know it's corny. But yes, I'll be at QuakeCon tomorrow afternoon, all evening until maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Sweet. And then I'll be back again Friday afternoon and then staying until Sunday morning. At QuakeCon.
Sunday. At QuakeCon. Sunday.
At QuakeCon. Yay.
Like a monster truck rally.
Yes.
So that's all you've been playing? Because I've been playing a lot of
stuff. Gaylord? Yes, I'm going to Gaylord, man. Yay.
Of course, the Gaylord. Yep. The Gaylord Hotel.
Gaylord, yep.
Yeah. So I've been playing a bunch of stuff myself, mostly on Steam. Yesterday I played like 3 games. So what? Delta Force, it had announced. I don't even know if the console version is out yet. I think it's just about to come out or just did come out.
Mm-hmm.
But it came with a single player that's really hard. It's like a remake of the original Delta Force game, right? And you remember this was the game I was saying your Battlefield need to watch out because this game could eat its lunch.
Is Chuck Norris in it?
No, that's just a movie of the same name of the same unit in the military. But
I don't even talk to me about
Tier 1 Army Special Forces. But it's a free-to-play game. Yeah. I finally tried it on PC with my controller. Actually, they do have controller support finally on the PCs, crossplay. So dope game. I was always saying, much like Space Marine, this was going to be the alternative to Battlefield because it looked like Battlefield was going to take a long time.
Yeah.
But then this got delayed. It was supposed to have the console version was supposed to be out in February, and I think it only just now was coming out, or just came out, or is about to come out. So I guess they lost that opportunity. Is what I'm saying.
Wait, how did I age? Did I age myself? Sick? How did I age myself? Kieran said I aged myself out.
I don't know, just talking like an old guy by default. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what you said, but right, because you said Chuck Norris, Delta Force, like you remember the movie. Yeah, you remember the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, good movie. I was watching it the other day, but yeah, it's
man,
a solid,
Missing Action.
game.
Missing Action movies were great.
Missing 1984. Yeah, that was a good game. Movie. The
Yeah.
game was terrible. The game was terrible on NES. Let me tell you. But yeah, and then I played Eartheon. So you may have heard of Yuzo Koshiro. He's the guy who did the soundtrack for Streets of Rage, 1, 2, and 3, Revenge of Shinobi, ActRaiser on Super Nintendo. He's a well-known composer in video games, particularly on the Sega side, right? And so he came out with like a new game. It's on Steam. Currently, it's supposed to come to consoles, and eventually they're gonna come out with a Genesis cartridge, because it's actually a Genesis game next year. It's called Eartheon. It's a shoot 'em up game. I love me some shoot 'em ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuzo Koshiro. Like, if you know the name, you know this dude and his pedigree. And they actually made it actually runs on the Genesis, but like, the Steam version is just an emulator that's running the game in the background, right? Like if you buy any of these retro games nowadays in those collections, it's really just an emulator in the background.
Yep.
Same thing, right? So when they finish doing patches in the game, that's when they're gonna make the cartridges next year. I might buy one, but I was playing that, and then I played Helldivers.
What's up, Mr. Kima? I haven't seen you in a while.
Kima, what up, brother? Yeah,
What's
man, ain't
up?
seen you in a good bit.
He said, I thought QuakeCon was going to be in 2026. No, it's
Every
been
year.
happening since.
Quake was released, or the year after Quake came out?
No, well, they stopped because of COVID.
Right, but I'm saying the first one was like the year after Quake came out. I think it started.
Something like that. But they stopped for, I forgot what year. It was 2020 probably.
Mm-hmm.
And they
for
actually,
COVID.
and I think they canceled 2021. So I think they canceled twice.
Yeah,
And then 23 is when I went back. They picked up on QuakeCon again.
yeah, and then you went last year.
And I went last year, and then I went, and then going this year. Yep.
Yeah. So QuakeCon's still a thing, bro.
Still a
Thank God
thing.
for that.
But I tell you this, okay? Before COVID, I think it was bigger. There was a lot more vendors, better displays at the vendors, right?
John Carmack was still there. He would do his little, it's like
Yes.
for an hour and a half, whatever.
There was a lot of keynotes where speakers like Carmack would come out and do things. Last year, no, was it last year? Yeah, no, yes, last year when Realist came out.
So Doom.
Or was it the year before? I forgot. I think it was 23 and 24. 1 to 2 was pathetic when it comes to
Right.
the vendor
Right.
expo. And I complained about that a lot. The vendor expo was pathetic. And I didn't like it. Right? And I was like, you know what? I'll let it slide because they're coming back from COVID. Right? They haven't got back all their vendors. Nobody's signing up. And
You're not back in their groove yet.
Right. They're not
Some
back in
people
their
also-
groove yet. So I'm like, okay, I'll give them that reason. Right. And I think that was 23. And then 24, when Realist came out, it was bad still. Right. And I was like, dude, that was pathetic. Realist, to him, it was a big deal because he's never been to it. Right. But I've seen it since 2009. I know what it could be. But the last 2 years, the vendor expo has been awful. The keynotes have been non-existent, right? Like the speakers won't come out. And I don't know because they don't want to or because of other reasons. I was looking at the map for this year, and there's not even a vendor area where all the vendors kind of group up and show their stuff. From what I was told on Discord is that there's vendors kind of planted everywhere, spread out into the footprint of the conference. Right? They don't have
That's
their
kinda
own.
lame.
They don't have their
like it.
own little area where it used to be. Where from if you guys want to see, Razer hardware or anybody's new game cases, then all the vendors are in this ballroom and you guys can just go there and look at it and buy stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's
so
not
you don't
like-
have to be a part of the LAN party thing. You can keep those separated.
Exactly. Now it's kind of spread out within the conference. And I'm like, that sounds pretty lame. And so Kieran ran out, he just put a question, who is better today, QuakeCon or DreamHack? I'm starting to hear that DreamHack is way better. I never been to one. And I think I
never been
missed
to
it because I didn't realize it happened this year for DreamHack.
It's in Texas as well?
Yeah, it's here in Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, wow, man.
So I want to check
all the events. It's funny how New York doesn't get,
it's
LA gets events. Texas is particularly Dallas gets event, but New York does. You would think, right? The last event that I remember was at the Jacob Javits Center. Was One Up used to host this. It was called Digital Life.
Yeah,
that was where I told you the first time they had the PS3 in the US and you could play Resistance Fall of Man. I told you the line was empty because it was boring, right? Like that was the only event that I know that they did in New York that's like big like that. Like they should a lot of like E3, right? Like E3 needs to come back and be like a seasonal thing where they do cross country or even the world, right? They do one in Germany, they do one in Paris, they do one in New York, they do one in Milan, they do one, Miami, right? Atlanta, Arizona. Every 3 months, they do major cities across the world, right? Or just a new thing. It didn't even have to be E3, a new thing where like vendors, they come out with stuff, right? It's a thing to bring gaming across the world, right? And make it a big deal. Let the consumers get interactive with this stuff now instead of just the press.
Yeah.
Direct to consumer type thing. I would love to see something like that. So it's amazing to me that Dallas and LA, but ironically not New York, right? It's weird, right?
Kieran,
and not just because I'm a New Yorker, but still.
No, I get it. And Kieran says it's because Dallas is central. It is pretty much in the middle. Right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it doesn't at least make sense. It does at least make sense.
No matter if you come from East or West Coast, it's a 3-hour flight or whatever, 3.5 hour flight.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're right in the center. So it kind of makes sense.
Smack dab in the middle.
It kind of helps out everybody. Like, well, let's just all meet in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
It's not a chore, like Kieran says, to go from LA to New York or vice versa. It's like, oh
my God. Yeah. Take the red eye.
I kind of understand that Dallas is in the middle, and that's an advantage for Dallas to kind of hold these conferences. So yeah, but we don't have the infrastructure like the mass transit. That's the problem too.
Oh, you don't have mass transit?
No, we have a light rail system here in Dallas, but it's not anything compared to the established ones like in New York or somewhere else on the East Coast
or LA.
Yeah, they have some here, and it's good for what we have them here for, but comparable to other cities, it's like not even close.
So, getting back to what I was saying, I was playing because I played a couple more games. So right after the show last week, remember I said I was going to go play Ninja Gaiden and the Shinobi demo, right? And bro, my bias. Okay, let me just put my bias up front. I'm a Shinobi fan. I've always liked Ninja Gaiden. Now, I'm talking about in the old days, not the Xbox games. I'm talking about the side-scrolling games. Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3 on the NES.
Yeah.
Right? Shinobi in the arcade and the Master System, Revenge of Shinobi, Shinobi 3. What was the one with the dog? Shadow Dancer, right?
Yeah.
Shinobi fan. I'm a Ninja Gaiden fan. I played them, right? Saturn, PS2, all that. And I like my 2D platform retro style action games. I was talking about that shoot 'em up before. So they came out back to back, the demo for Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden. And Ninja Gaiden is hard, Nintendo hard, but not like in the way where the old games were, where they took the Japanese versions and they bumped up the difficulty, right? Like if you get hit, it would take more damage than the original version did. And if you hit an enemy, it would take more hits to kill them. Yeah. Like they did that back in the day to American versions of games to prevent renting and stuff. Right? Like to beat a game just by renting it. Right? Because they thought that was a thing back then. That's what the publishers would do back then. Right? So Ninja Gaiden is known as a very hard series. And this game is tough too. But for me, they give you everything you need to defend yourself and be good at the game, but the controls are very stiff.
Yeah.
They have this mechanic now where you jump on certain enemies and dangerous things, and you know you could bounce off of them. Like when you do the spin jump
Boing.
in Super Mario World, right? Like it's a spike, but if you do that jump, like it doesn't harm you and you bounce off of it, right? You could use that to, you know, to traverse and stuff, right? The controls are so stiff. This is what I was saying when I was talking about the Shinobi games last week, right? It's so stiff that it really kills it for me. But the game is hot fire. All the high grades you've seen for it, it's very deserving of it. But I'm really disappointed in it.
Yeah.
And I realized that despite my clear preference for Shinobi over Ninja Gaiden, I know this is not a bias to what I'm about to say, it just seems to be. Shinobi seems to be the better game just off the demo. Controls way better. And I was just having more fun with it.
Yeah.
Right? And if Ninja Gaiden was to fix the controls where it wasn't so tight like that, right? It would instantly make me like it a lot more. And maybe I wouldn't be saying this, but just off the demo of Shinobi, I am so freaking hyped to play the full game. It's been getting some rave reviews. Like Ninja Gaiden is already forgotten now. People talking about the Shinobi demo still.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was some hot fire, bro. I just gotta say, like, if you haven't tried the demo's out on all platforms: Nintendo, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Try that. Ninja Gaiden is also out on all those platforms. Dope game too. I don't regret buying or nothing. It's just I'm frustrated in the tightness of the controls. It's not really my thing like that. But yeah, man, there's a lot of dope games coming. What else is about to come out on platforms like pretty soon too? It's within that, you know, like retro genre or something.
I don't know. Oh, Terminator 2D?
The Terminator 2D game. Yes.
Yeah.
That's another one. Can't wait for that one. Like, I love games like those.
Let me look that up. Terminator
I don't know when that's coming in.
2D. No Fate?
I think it's No Fate.
Dun,
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Stupid closed caption. Do they know I'm not deaf? Come on now. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Terminator never gets old, man.
Nah, never.
No.
That's gonna be a good game. Oh, Gradius Origins was the other thing that just unlocked today. If you like the
It's like a
the
Contra
Gradius
game.
series, 8 of them. Yeah, it's like a Contra game. Yeah, can't wait to play that. Can't wait to play that.
Dang. They had a schlong sticking out too. Come on now. It's a kid's game. Come on.
What's wrong with you, man?
Kieran says we are an oil and gas state Slayer. Sick. What's a subway? Yeah, we don't know what a subway is over here.
Underground trains, electric trains.
What's
that take
up,
you,
Sega man?
Sega man, what up, brother? We're talking just about this retro stuff, man. I don't know if you played Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi, bro. I'm feeling Shinobi more than Ninja Gaiden. I thought I don't like Ninja Gaiden, bro, but ooh, Shinobi, bro. That's had my heart since they announced it. Oh, look at the continue screen with the thumb. That was
thumbs
dope.
up or down.
Yeah, that's dope.
September
The 5th of
5th.
September. Wow.
Oh,
That's soon.
It's 1 month away.
Mm-hmm.
1 month away.
Nice.
Yeah. So that one's coming out. What else is there coming? Well, there's the Ninja Gaiden 4, Outer Worlds 2, October.
Mhm.
Borderlands is September.
Borderlands.
Indiana Jones DLC September.
All right.
And that's all I have on my wish
I think that's all
list.
for the year, except for Call of Duty, of course.
Yeah.
But then, you know, that's Game Pass.
And that's Game Pass. So I don't have any problem. Dude, what is the talk again about Game Pass games? I keep seeing in my timeline all the time now. Again, people are fighting the good fight about you. This is why you gotta buy physical. You never own a game in Game Pass. It's like, dude, I don't care.
They're just trying to distract from the
Like,
stuff
don't-
that's going on with
Don't
PlayStation. That's all.
care about owning a game. Like I don't care about owning every show and TV and movie that I see on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like every song that I listen to on streaming, I do not care about owning it.
Yeah, man. They're just trying to distract from, what's been going on.
And then it's like,
No?
well,
That's all.
this business model is going to fail and it's just awful. I'm like, now I've always said this. I do not care about the business model that they use. That is not my concern. I don't work at Xbox or PlayStation where I have a voice about the business model. Don't care.
I know what it was, because remember last week we were talking about this. How they announced their revenues and stuff. Right? And they completely shut down all those narratives about that shit in the first place. So that shit is making money, as we always knew it was.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. It broke even years ago. It's all profit. I mean, not all, but
Yeah,
still,
I know what I mean. Yeah.
like Game Pass is profitable. Like, but put simply, it's what I said. PlayStation is having a rough time. Their fanboys, Jimmy Neutron is bugging lately, bro.
Look. I understand the importance of physical media. I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to take that away from you. If it continues on that we have physical media, fantastic. It's not harming me or making my life better because physical media is around, right? But don't push this idea that physical is superior. That's why we need to have it. You're dumb for depending on digital because they can delist your game and you could lose your account. And I'm like, if it happens, it happens. I can't do
your house could burn down. You could lose all your shit that way.
Yes.
It's like keeping your money under the mattress. It's stupid.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, if you like your physical shit, trust me. I'm a big retro gamer. I got a lot of old.
And if it was this bad of a business model like these couch analysts keep saying, then why has it been around since what, 2017, 2016? We're going
and more publishers are joining now
8
and
years
accepting Play Anywhere
Game
and stuff.
Pass, and you're telling me it's a bad deal.
Saves me money. Shoot, I don't know about you. I'm not paying for
I see
Indiana
realists
Jones.
too fighting with somebody like, dude, I don't care.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's like, it's retarded.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Saving me money. That's their business, man. If they didn't think they could make money that way, they wouldn't do it.
And
These publishers aren't asking to have their games on Game Pass.
It's funny. They see one instance happen. Like, let's just say a game got delisted. Oh, see, that is why physical is superior. See, because of that. It's like you're waiting for that moment to happen so you can say that.
Oh yeah, like all those copies of Anthem.
Yeah,
they're so useful now, right?
Yes.
R.I.P. Anthem, because that was a good one. In EA should have put it in. But
that is why. That is why physical is superior. Okay, I get it. You think physical is superior, but don't start insulting others who believe that. Hey, digital is superior to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't own your games. Like, I do not care.
You never owned our games, bro.
I don't get that fuzzy feeling.
Games,
I've always said this before. I don't get the fuzzy feeling like, you see this phone, this game right here? Oh my gosh. I'm happy.
This shit right here, Aaron? This shit right here?
Oh, right here. This shit right here. People stupid,
man. Yeah, it's
people
a shame, bro.
Dumb.
And I collect too, bro. I'm not speaking against that. I'm just saying, like,
I collect too. I got my little statues. I got my games on my shelf. I just don't buy as many physical anymore as I used to.
Yeah.
Don't need to. Yeah. Don't want to.
Certain games, I mean, if they announce them physically, I talk about Project Wingman all the time. I almost mention it almost every episode. If that came out, I'm buying it. Right? Like I had Ace Combat on Xbox digitally, right? But then I saw on Amazon they were selling the disc for $10. I picked that up. I don't need the disc. I own the digital game. Right? But I picked it up because it's one of my faves. That's what I realized. Not collecting everything. Collect the shit that matters most to me. Yeah. Because trust me, I had a whole stack of shit, bro, that I sold. I made... Yo, man, I own home since I was 25 because of that, bro. I didn't sit there and just hang on to it. I made something of it, right? There's emulation, other ways to enjoy this stuff now, too. The past is not lost. Trust me, there's enthusiasts and other people who fight that good fight every day at the behest of what these, well, not the behest, despite what these companies like Nintendo want to say. right, and try to stop, right? So it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta sail the high seas, bro, to keep this shit archived and remembered. I love the classics too, right? I talk about this shit all the time, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, you got to be more realistic about what it is that you're asking for, because there are options for physical media that they could do, and I've mentioned many times, that could resolve all of this for all sides, for the digital crowd and for the physical crowd. But the simple answer to that is it costs more. It's gonna cost more, right? Like I always say, these cartridges that they use in the Xbox,
yeah,
they should sell them with the games on them already, right? But that costs. Them cards are not cheap.
No.
But that's that's the ultimate answer. How cost effective can they make the physical media? And they decide it's just not worth it. Most people moved on, what, 90-something% or something like that?
Yeah.
It's already done. But this is just like the loud exceptions, right? Who still exist. And I'm sorry, guys. We're not fighting against you. It's just, it is what it is. We accept the reality of what things are.
Yeah.
That's the main point I think that we're trying to get at with this. Like, it is what it is. Just open your eyes. Welcome to the real world. It's done.
Done.
We lost
son.
that one. Yeah, it's done, son. We lost
Done,
that war.
son. No, I used to have a shitload of physical, man. And one day I was just like, you know what? Nah, I've traded all in.
No, I did some eBay shenanigans with some of mine because I knew the value of some of the things I had. I mean, hey,
yeah,
served me well.
The only one I regret trading in is Godzilla for the PS4.
Oh, I heard that's actually worth something too.
Yeah, it's like
it's a great game.
$400 right now.
What?
Yeah,
that's way more than I had heard at the time. Wow, that went up.
Yeah,
jeez,
Godzilla, man. And my son always gives me like hell about it. He's like, you could have had, like, you had it, but you could have kept it. But no, you had to trade it in.
Oh, right. He's the Godzilla fan. Right.
Yeah. And
that's a shame.
But I told her, like, if I find it and it's reasonable, I'll buy it. But I need to know if it plays on the PS5 because I don't have a PS4.
Oh, right.
Is it backward compatible? Is the question.
Is it backwards compatible?
So, I don't know. If it is. So, let's see. Hey, this chat thing's always behind. Let's see. I kept my baseball card collection, which is worth bump kiss, but told my mom to donate my G1 Transformer collection.
Oh, that's why you've been spending all them years. You talk about all the time you've been spending all them years recollecting certain things. Yo, moms never understand that shit. Yo, probably billions of dollars worth of stuff from all the stories, right? Of like rare games and shit that parents just, particularly the moms, right? Yeah. It's always the moms, right? Just like they come and they just throw the shit away. And then when they hear the story, they're like, until all of a sudden they need money or whatever. They don't even say sorry. They don't even care. I remember a story of one kid, right? This is back in, I guess, in the NES days, right?
Yeah.
So he kept all his games in the boxes and everything, right? All in a shelf. And he had like 20 games, let's say. He had a lot of games, I remember. The story went. All right. And he said, he went summer vacation somewhere, but his mom wasn't with him. It was him and his sister. They went to some family, I don't know, in the South or whatever, right? When he comes back, his mom had redid his whole room without telling him. And she was thinking it was a whole surprise. What she did was he took the cartridges out the boxes and everything and threw them out. And apparently he kept them mint. So if he was already of that mindset as a kid, imagine what those would have been worth today. Yeah. Right? That's just one example. Yeah. Like the billions of dollars of stuff that probably just got, toys, all types of stuff. Bro. But now, like, people seem to realize that now to collect stuff, but now they collect crap. That's not worth anything.
Yeah, it's like not worth anything.
Boggleheads. Yeah. Like boggleheads are worthless now. Right? It's like in the early 90s, what they call that, the speculator market, whatever, comic books, where everybody thought a number one of something was going to be worth something.
Yep.
And it was all worthless. Yeah, bro. Crazy.
I used to have tons of Transformers stuff when I was a kid. I had Star Wars stuff like crazy when I was a kid. Now here's one that I've tried to get back into was Garbage Pail Kids cards.
Oh, the cards. Yeah.
I remember in the last trip I took to Houston, I took my kids to my old house where I used to live near the Houston, downtown Houston. And I showed them, this is where I used to live. This little house here. This is where we started.
Look at this photograph.
Right. It's like, this is the neighborhood I used to live. You know, XYZ people used to live here, and this is whatever. You know, I tell them like a little story.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you how far I had to walk to school, to elementary school. And I showed them, right? And as I'm going, I was like a crap load of things changed the path that I took, right? Everything's changed. And then when I got closer to my school, I told them I had to cross this 4-lane not highway, it's a road, right? So 2 lanes going one way, 2 lanes going the opposite way, right? It's not a free, it wasn't a highway, but it was still busy street. It's like I had to cross this on my own, you know, along with other kids.
Right.
And right there where it says garage, it used to be a Diamond Shamrock gas station. And whenever I had money or spare change, I always bought a pack of Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time. And then from there, I went to school or vice versa, go back home. Right. And, but now that gas station was turned into a garage, but now it's like, looks like a freaking junkyard. It's just done. Like it's terrible. And my old school is still there standing and it's expanded. But you know, who knows what the inside looks like. They're like, this how far you had to walk? It's like, yeah, that's how far I walked from school. My mom didn't take me. Right. I walked in elementary school. So you're talking about up to 10 years old, right?
Yeah.
That I had to do. And Garbage Pail is something I was like, oh, if only I knew back then what this original Garbage Pail Kid stickers will be worth right now, I would have kept them. But you know, you're a kid. You're just like, oh, cool stickers. You just do whatever.
Yeah, but it's funny because the point I'm making is it's the kids who took care of their shit and it mattered to them, and their parents knew too. Yeah. Right? Or the mom knew too, but didn't care. Right? But then on top of that, we hear the story so many times that how much billions of dollars of all that stuff must be worth. Right? That they don't have.
Yeah.
Because of their moms.
Google like, I only had Starscream Transformer, not even asked for it. It was for Christmas gift. Like, that must have been a special Christmas. I do remember as a kid, you do want to get the good guy stuff, right?
Oh, I got a villain. I only got a villain.
You always want to get the good guy stuff, but the good guy stuff is always sold out, right? Because everybody wants the good guy stuff.
Everybody wants Optimus Prime.
Right. Everybody wants Optimus Prime. Everybody wants, Obi-Wan Kenobi or Luke Skywalker, right?
Luke Skywalker, yeah.
But they're all sold out. So the next best thing is get the evil guys. Mm-hmm. You would get the evil guys. I remember
you want the Joes, not Cobra.
I remember never getting an X-Wing, right? An X-Wing toy. But I had the TIE Fighter.
I
had the TIE Fighter. I did have the Millennium Falcon though. I did get that for Christmas one year.
Everybody had that one. I don't know why. But okay, when it comes to Transformers, I only had the one toy. And you know who I had? Because I too had a villain. Apparently he's Megatron's brother. The one who controlled the space bridge, the purple one. He transformed into a gun too. That's the one I had. My brother had got me that.
That's
my
Megatron.
Birthday or Christmas. No, not Megatron. I think it was his brother. He was the one who controlled the space bridge.
Oh.
He had like a flashing light for a face.
Yeah, Shockwave. There you go. Yeah, Shockwave.
Shockwave, yes.
Yes.
That's what I had.
Now it's what's the other guy? It's a tape
recorder.
I know
Kieran would know.
Sound.
Yeah, that's Soundwave. That's Soundwave.
That's Soundwave. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Kieran would know. He's a Transformers fan.
So what did he say? They didn't want Rodimus Prime. Yes, I remember. No, when I saw that,
nobody wanted Rodimus Prime. Yeah.
I'm like, what? They just killed off everybody.
Yeah, bro. Like I told you before, that's how I learned about death, man. Was from that movie, bro. I'm not kidding.
That movie when I was a kid,
Yeah, bro.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
What kind of movie is this?
And the only reason they did it, when you read back, they really did that so they could sell new toys. They want to
Yes.
introduce new characters to sell new toys. That's why they did it.
Oh, that was so bad.
Isn't that fucked up? Yep.
They kill him and like he turns gray.
Yeah. No. He doesn't turn gray. That's all in our memories. He doesn't turn gray. That was a whole debate in the fandom for many years. But no, he never turns gray actually. But see how
the
you remember
download
it?
that I have, he turns gray. I'll have to look again.
Yeah. It's a false memory thing,
You know
apparently.
what?
He doesn't turn
I
gray.
think I have it.
Because I have the movie in 4K. He doesn't turn gray. He just dies.
Well, they could have, messed with the media.
I don't think Ninja Gaiden sucks, by the way. I'm just saying that Shinobi's better, and if the show's just too
he
tight,
turns
but it's
gray.
still
He knows.
He turns gray. Are you sure? Listen, man. Listen, I got the movie in my setup.
Transformers.
Yeah, so I could check. But anyway, not gonna debate. We're grown men arguing about this, so okay, we'll debate this later.
We're gonna
But
fight.
we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
Transformers.
listen, the one thing I'll
I
say
got it. I got the movie. Hold on.
1986.
Let's see. Let me get to that.
But the one thing I must say though, I can't see. I'm just seeing Battlefield.
I
still
know.
on the
I'm
screen.
not. I'm not playing the whole thing yet. Let's see.
But the one thing I liked about Rodimus Prime is when he says the iconic line the first time. I remember even as a kid, he sounded cool saying it that first time. It was like a different, like younger, more energetic.
Yeah. Well, when he turned
Vibe
prime,
when he
he
said it.
turned into a.
The first time. Yeah. But any other time he said the iconic line, he sounded lame though. Ironically,
Oh, is he dead yet? Oh. I guess I
yeah, the
skipped.
kid is supposed to be there near him and stuff. Yeah, right after the fight with Megatron.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it play, and I'll turn off the sound. One shall stand, one shall fall. Yes.
Yeah.
He
And it was
always has
Rodimus' fault because he got in the way.
Yeah.
He got in the way. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, this is too funny that we're discussing this. You should.
Hey man, like
you
I
should
said,
be
I
able to-
learned about depth from that movie.
You should be able to
I've told
see
the
this.
story here before. Oh, let me look in the Discord. Yeah, I see it now. Okay, that's the thing. That's way in the beginning when you gotta go like 20 minutes in.
Is it?
At least.
I thought 20 minutes was way
Yeah, we're
too
gonna
long.
get copyright flagged, I think.
Well, I'm not
Keep
streaming
going.
this part yet.
Okay, keep going. Keep
Is
going.
it?
Keep going.
Oh, it sure
keep
is.
going.
Okay.
Keep going. Nah, leave it there. That's the death scene there.
So let's
Okay,
see.
now here's Ultra
He's like-
Magnus,
he's
right?
like-
He's gonna give him
Ultra
the
Magnus,
thing.
yes. Like, oh,
Who they introduce in this movie, all of a sudden he's just like Optimus Prime, he's gonna take over.
Yeah.
Or so you think.
Okay. So let's see. Oh,
Or if you
Don't-
notice too, when he hands him the thing, he doesn't touch it. Rodimus touches it first because he died before he could fully hand it
yeah,
over.
so he's pulling out
and,
his
and
all
supposedly that's why he, and that's supposedly why he's the one it reacts to instead, because he's actually the one who touches it first.
Yeah.
But let's see.
You got the power.
See if it falls out of his hand because he dies as he's handing it over, right?
Right.
See?
this
And
is
he
where
touches it
turns.
first. Yeah, he touches
Oh,
it first,
no.
and then he gives it to the dude. But you see, it reacts first. That's probably why. I think that was the explanation they were going for. Then he gives it to him. Okay, so when they turn around, he's already dead, I think, or he's about to die.
Oh, he's like waiting for this guy.
He
Like,
opens up his chest, he puts it in,
it rejected him.
and then he puts it in twice. Yeah. And now he's gonna die.
Now-
Right.
Now he's
The
gonna go.
EKGs. Now they go flatline. Yep.
Beep. And then
Oh,
he's
look,
gonna,
and the kid starts crying.
yes.
They're all
Like,
looking.
no. See,
His eyes go out.
His lights go out.
His lights go out.
And then
No, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. He doesn't turn gray. He
Hold
doesn't
on.
turn gray.
he turns gray.
No, his head is blue still. He did nothing.
Oh, because I
His
paused
eyes
it.
went out. That's it. He doesn't turn gray.
Let's see. Hold on. There he is.
Oh, he does turn gray. Oh, he doesn't turn to dust. That's what it is. He doesn't turn to dust.
Nah.
That's what it was.
Oh,
Okay,
now
I was
you're
wrong.
changing it
I was
up.
wrong. No, I was wrong. He does turn gray. Okay.
Turns gray.
He doesn't touch to dust. That's what it was. Okay. That's what it was. But I was wrong though. I take my L.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
used to
trying to
love
pretend like
Voltron too, man.
Oh, Voltron was.
I was all in.
I used to have the vehicle force. I used to have all of those, and it took me like a week to figure out how to put them together.
No,
into
I had
Voltron.
I had the line ones, and I had the vehicle ones too. I built it.
Yeah, I only had the vehicle ones. I never had the lion ones. The lion ones were. Oh man, that was worth a lot back then. Especially the black one, because that was the one that they all had to connect to.
Yeah,
dude. Anybody who has those in the box, like fully sealed, dude, that's gotta be worth thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. If you have one that's never been opened or something, geez, I wonder how much that could be worth. Like a lot of these things that bro. And a lot of people, have you ever watched the Game Chasers on YouTube? They're a bunch of Texas guys. They go to flea markets and stuff, and they look for old games, but they also have a passing interest in, like all this 80s stuff. We're talking about the toys and stuff, right? But mainly they go for like classic video games, and they go to flea markets and stuff all in and around Texas. They be driving around. Mm-hmm. It's the same kind of conversation they have all the time. But this is where you're gonna find all this old stuff if you find any of it.
Yeah. Right.
Because if you're on eBay, it's God knows how much.
Yeah. Yeah. Transformers was awesome. Voltron was amazing.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe was good. I don't think I was into G.I. Joe like a lot of people were. And then
kids, that's what we had, bro.
But I still was into it.
And meanwhile, our sisters had Rainbow Bright.
Rainbow Bright, Care Bears.
Care Bears and stuff like that too. So it wasn't just the boys getting, sold toys to buy TV because of Ronald Reagan. Look that up, by the way. What? That's all Ronald Reagan's fault. Why they were able to do all these cartoons that were basically like toy commercials, because it was some like law he signed when he first got there that allowed this kind of stuff to happen.
He-Man.
Because before it was illegal or whatever.
Yeah. She-Ra.
He-Man, She-Ra, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime they had a male version, if it was popular enough, they would do a female one. So, He-Man and then She-Ra.
They weren't bad.
Thundercats.
Either.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, Thundercats. All types of stuff.
Thundercats, yes.
That's when they made money off of kids, bro, easily. Like nowadays, when they make money off of kids, it's like you got to trick them into liking stuff. Because we have the internet now, and their faces are always in these tablets all day.
Yeah. She-Ra. No, it was so good back then. So innocent. Yeah. We were so innocent back then. Yeah. And even then, our parents, they grew up in another time. They were like our stuff at that time, thinking, "Oh, it's all trash."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're bad at that, aren't we?
Yeah. And I try not to be. I try to be accepting of what they have now, of what they enjoyed. Because
think about it. If it was us, me and you, and we lived how these kids live now with all the access they have to everything, we'd be the same way. It's that our access was limited, and thus we not embraced it, but we enjoyed it more because it wasn't limitless amounts of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Most of us didn't have cable TV. We only had the broadcast networks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you even would mess with PBS trying to find something to watch if you weren't outside, or you know what I'm saying? Resources weren't infinite. Content wasn't infinite, easy to get. This internet really had changed stuff because stuff like was still around in the 90s. Like the way we grew up in the 80s, the 90s were mostly the same for 90s kids, right? But in the 2000s, when the internet became to be a thing, big thing. At first, the parents were giving their kids their cell phones, which I always said was a bad thing. I remember that even before I kid. Like I always knew, like, bro, don't do that, right? So, and then and these same kids, and nowadays they complain. My kid's face is always in a computer or a tablet. I used to tell you not to do that.
Yeah.
But you're a computer guy on the computer all the time. That's why I'm telling you don't do it. You think I should know? But hey, that's how it went down. But I know you've had that conversation before.
So no, we've had these fights, like me and the wife, about screen time and all that.
Right.
And during the summer, I mean, yes, I admit that they have a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
Right? They have a lot. But at the same time, the way I see it, what are they gonna do? Right?
Yeah.
It's not the same as before where your buddies down the street, you have a whole group of friends. Everybody goes to different schools here. And because, some people are well off, so he's going to private school. But you're still kind of friends with him because he lives down the street, right? This other kid goes to the public school, but I go to a charter school. So everybody's separate, where back then when I used to go to school, we went to the public
Everybody
schools
knew each other.
and we all went to the same school.
Yep.
Right? And we will go to the same school. We all knew where we lived. So we were all from the same neighborhood because we all rode the bus to school. Right? And so we all meet up and have fun after school and everything. Here it's not the same. It's not, I mean, at least what we're experiencing is not the same. Right? And so when summertime comes up and we're not really going anywhere, like not vacation or anything like that.
Right.
She's working. And let's just say I was working too. What are we going to entertain them with? Like, we're busy working. And if we take everything away, yes, we can tell ourselves, hey, they should use their imagination like we used to do. And I was like, and yes, I agree at the same time. They should use their imaginations. Come up with something to keep yourself entertained other than TV and tablets.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't see it. Like, let's just let them have it.
Because I remember as a kid, I knew they would often just say this stuff to me to make themselves feel better. Like, it's wrong, but they don't think it's like what I always say about emotion versus logic, right? Yeah. The emotion is you don't like this. Why? Because you've been taught not to like that. It's like, video games are for children, right? But here we are, grown men, nearly 50, talking about video games.
Yep.
On the internet. Anybody to hear, right?
Yeah.
But like, that's the thing. Nobody chooses for themselves at all. Like, so he's okay. So what else he's gonna do? Just like you say, right? And I remember I remember when I was in like the fourth grade or something.
Before you go deep into it, the summer heat is brutal, man.
Oh yeah, Texas. That was the thing I was gonna say over there. Texas,
you don't want the kids outside in this heat.
Ooh. Not where you guys live. Oh no.
So now what?
Yeah. I remember in the summertime after I passed the fourth grade, man, it must have been the middle of like July or some shit. I used to be at my aunt's house, right? Because parents were working, can't stay home alone, little kid, right? I was 8, 9 years old, right? So like there's 3 TVs when the soap operas are on. That's that, right? They're both playing soap operas from ABC on 2 TVs, but there's 3 TVs. I can't use one to watch cartoons to keep me occupied.
No,
I gotta sit there, or I'm falling asleep, right? Now I'm sure in your house, Harold, there was novellas. Same shit.
Oh yeah.
Right? Same shit, right? The cultural may be slightly different. It's just the same concept, right? Yeah. Then they're upset at me for sitting there either passed out asleep because I'm bored out of my mind, not doing something. And they give me a dictionary to learn words, like a kid's dictionary.
Yeah.
And they would like to quiz me. I'm like, why are you making me do this? I remember once I took that dictionary, I tried to fling it out the window and it hit the glass. Oh. They whipped my ass. Then they whipped my ass. And then they're telling my mom, oh, I threw a dictionary at them. I'm like, bro, look at the window.
Why you
Does anybody even sit in that direction? Right? And she's like, no. She for a quick second, and then they jumped her. Like, no. He did blah, blah, blah. I said, no, they're lying. They tried to make me do dictionary words in the summertime in the middle of July because they wouldn't let me play outside because they lived right in the middle of the hood with a dangerous hood. That wasn't even an option. It wasn't their fault, right? Or sit there and watch soap operas, and I fell asleep and they got mad at me. This is like I was like 9 years old, right? I'm like, that's when I realized, right? Like, it's about the emotion for them that they see me asleep. I'm bored out of my mind. They feel bad about it, but instead they give me a chore. It's kind of like when you said your wife doesn't like the fact that they're sitting there and vegged out on in front of a video game or whatever. I get that, but that's more of an emotion thing. And you're coming with the logic, like, what else can they do? And that's hot ass. You guys, bro. What's his name used to say? You've said, Karen has said about the weather out there, bro. I can't even, like like I said, I know somebody who lives in Death Valley. I always call that Satan's asshole. Why do you live in Satan's asshole? Why did they settle there in the 1800s back then when it was 120 plus? I don't get it, right? But hey, I mean, hey. So that's just another example of what you're saying. It's a tough thing. People like to judge and stuff, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's insane, man. The heat gets crazy here, and I want the kids
That
outside.
heat,
I don't want them to have a heat stroke. You know?
Yeah, man.
It's
At least I didn't have that issue when I was a kid with the heat in here. It was hot, but it wasn't that hot. Not like you guys. Jeez, people died by. Hey, people used to die with our heat. Jeez.
So that that brings us like, what do you want them to do? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, you want them to learn. It's like, listen. It's like I know the intentions are good about trying to get them to learn, but they're gonna keep bugging you about what am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're gonna know that it's just busy work to keep them busy.
Yeah.
They know it.
So
and they're gonna feel some kind of way about it towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, because I know I did.
Yeah.
Right. That was the point of my story. I knew they were doing that on purpose because they felt bad. They had me sitting there.
So true. Drink water out of a hose,
which I shouldn't be watching. Which at 9 years old I shouldn't be watching that shit.
Yeah.
Right. There you have it.
Drink water out of a hose, man. I did that
We did
countless
that.
times, man.
We
I'm
did
no
that
stranger
too.
to that.
Yo, we did that out the fire extinguisher. What are you talking about? We used to legally open that shit right when it was hot.
Ours were never open. We had water hose, so we were good.
Yeah, well, when you lived in the hood before you were in a house, you had fire extinguisher. But yeah, but when I moved to Canarsie and had the house, yeah, same thing, bro. The hose.
But I tell my son, I was like, go outside, get into trouble. I want the cops to come to the house, do something. Don't be in here watching your tablet all day.
Don't tell them you want the cops to come to your house, bro. Listen, bro, because it may not be for reasons you think.
I know.
Wait till they find girls. Okay, there you go. And then she didn't want them in the house all the time.
Yeah, all right. It's like, it's too hot outside. Can we go to my bedroom? Keep the door open.
Uh-huh.
It's like, why are you telling him that? They want their
You know damn well why. That's exactly what I would say. You know damn well why.
My dad would be like, leave him alone.
Your dad's
my dad always had my back.
Your dad was saying you're a wingman? Saying you're a wingman.
Because my mom would tell me, like, yeah, your daddy was always saying, leave him alone. Leave the boy alone.
That's hilarious.
If my mom, man. No, I do remember my mom, man. She's like, open, like, is everything okay?
And then she always coming to check, is everything's okay?
And then opens the door wide open, like, okay. And then walks out.
I never brought anybody home because I always thought that my mom would have been annoying just like that, right? Come to find out in hindsight, for a long time, like, my mom didn't know I was dating anybody in high school. I wouldn't bring them home because I always thought she would act some kind of way. So she was kind of concerned, low key. So she said later on when I was like, I don't know, like 30s or something, and all of a sudden we're having a conversation. She goes, you never brought anybody to the house. And I probably would have been so happy. I probably would have, man, you probably would have had kids already the wrong way. I said, okay. At least that didn't happen, I guess. I guess that was a good thing. She was like, man, I would have just let you do whatever. I wouldn't even have minded. I'm like, why? Why would you say so? Why would you even have thought that? Because I was like, what? Bro, that was the most shocking thing to hear.
I do remember a story. Oh, no, it's one instance. I was still living in my parents' house. Mm-hmm. My aunt was staying with us for some reason. I forgot why. She was just staying for a night or something. But she was staying in my sister's room. And to get to my bedroom, you had to go past my sister's room. Right? And then at that time, my wife was then my girlfriend, or I don't think we were dating. We were just friends. She stayed the night. Right? I don't think anybody noticed that she stayed the night.
Oh, shit.
Right? And so my wife walks out. Well, the girl comes out, goes down the stairs and leaves. And my aunt sees her doesn't say anything, but tells my mom like, "Hey, there was somebody here with me, with Tech, and it was a girl, and she was black."
Oh yeah. Okay, La Negra. Like in Bad Boys 2, remember?
Yeah. And she was negrita. And I just couldn't stop. I think my mom was going out of town, and that's why my aunt was there. That they were both going to Mexico early in the morning. And then that's when my wife, my then friend at the time, she left the house, went past it. My aunt saw her, and my aunt's like, somebody stayed with him last night, and she was negrita.
Yeah.
And my mom like got on my case because like I haven't even left the house yet.
Wow.
I drove my mom up the wall with people.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
So. But yeah, I'll be at QuakeCon starting tomorrow. That's why we did something today, because I didn't want to skip out on a week. And then having to miss out with Kieran and Poe and everybody, whoever else showed up and said hi.
The homies.
So I won't be doing anything tomorrow.
Sega man.
So there's that. So there. And that's
Kima.
it. So I'll be having my fun. I'll be posting on Twitter and say, hey, look where I'm at. Yay, Twitter. QuakeCon. So that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the weekend.
I tell my wife, my oldest son, you do not want to. That's right. Don't want to go in there. Yeah, it's true.
Game over. So that's it. Just want to do a quick show, have some fun, which we did.
Next week, you'll talk about what happened at QuakeCon.
And I'll talk about next week what happened at QuakeCon.
Oh, dude, if you could take some pictures that you could put on the show for people to see, that would be great, too. That you could put on
I'll
screen.
be taking videos and everything. So
sweet.
I can share that out. All right.
Cool.
So let's get on out of here, man. We'll talk to the chat room later. We're out of here.
All
Bye.
right, fellas. Peace.